All right, Sweater Phoo, you're going to have to stay here. I've got to go do some revenge on a place, and, yeah. Well, I think it'd be better if you weren't there, because, I mean, honestly, I could probably die. I could probably die pretty bad. Although, one thing I do have to say, it is very unsettling sitting here talking to an otter and an amazing little beret, and every time I look at myself, my pecs pop. Saying... Now I can't stop looking at it. Right? Neither can you either. Right? Man, Sweater Phoo. Stop looking. Dang. All right, fine. All right, I'll stop showing you. All right, but hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Soul in the Ark. Today we're doing the Cave of the Immune. Yeah, I know. It's the Cave of the Immune. Loot all sorts of cool things. We've got to get it done. It's got to get done. And I need to leave a whole bunch of stuff here. But we have to go, I have to get some absorbent substrate because we should be high enough level for the gas mask. That's right. Oh, man, 100? Dude. I mean, we should have most everything else. I mean, I know we've got everything else. But yeah, 100? 198 Ingram points? Man, dude. Gotta learn the scuba mask, the scuba tank, the absorbent substrate. Jeez, this thing is spendy. All right, Cave of the Immune, you win round 1, all right? 1 for the cave, 0 for Phlinger. Okay. Let's get this. Pull those. 3 absorbent substrate, which will effectively make a whole bunch. Way more than we'll ever need. There's 18 of that, just to be sure. Turn that off. I think that's all the absorbent substrate we'll ever use. Let's see. Here. Already got 1 mask made. Armor, mist. There we go. And there's 2 masks being made there, so we've got 3 in total. Okay, not bad. Not bad. That'll do us. At least for the next little bit. All right. Turn that off, because you're always making so much noise. Okay, let's get everything situated. We need 1 more cryopod. All right, now the shopping list for this is simple. You need a gas mask. And a baryonyx. Yep, that's about it. Let's see. I know I made that sound extra simple. Getting the gas mask is the hard part, because you have to be, like, wicked high level. All right, so let's see. Yeah, it's level locked behind 85. I mean, you could, if you're on a different map, you could loot it out of a loot drop. And I would recommend you try to do that. Get like 3 of them, but that's all random chance. So, all right. You are coming with me. We are taking all of this fish meat because there is 0 fish meat inside of this cave. Come on, Gary. It's you and me, man. All right. And... yeah, I'm thinking of Super Dodo. All right, Super Dodo, let's do this. I am not taking a shoulder pet this time because last time I took a shoulder pet and I left it outside of the cave, it was dead when I got back. So, we are not doing that one. All right, now we are heading up today. Today on our tour, we are heading up to just above the lake. We are heading up to right about here, I want to say. Yeah, probably, no, it's... right around up here, I believe. But yeah, it's right above... actually, it might be right here. Yeah, it's right above the lake. I can show you when we get there. And, yeah, it's kind of hidden. But going inside of there, if you go in with regular armor, the reason why we need the gas mask is because there is poison toxin fumes if you've never done this. People who have done this, people who have farmed the Cave of the Immune, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It's... yeah, but if you're new or just checking it out, then I would say... get a gas mask. There is a way to get inside with using a combination of ghillie and scuba. Now, it is a scuba tank. It is scuba mask and scuba flippers. Yes, the weird ones. With ghillie pants and ghillie gloves. You can get in there and you can actually live without taking a whole bunch of damage. However, there are a bunch of arthropleura in there, and if the arthropleura hits you even once... then you have to repair that armor as quick as possible or have a second set ready to go until you meet the next arthropleura, which makes it hard. So I would recommend just taking a gas mask, because if you are naked with a gas mask, the Arthropleura have a very hard time. Oh, man. Okay, I probably should have cleared that off my inventory for Super Dodo. Hey, what? You're not eating that, are you? Oh, no, it's just the 6 stacks. I ended up having one, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, one of them expired from each of 6 stacks is, I guess, what happened. I don't think Super Dodo's eating organic polymer. Dude, if you're eating organic polymer, man, we have got an issue. Got to get you into rehab as quick as possible. I'm just saying. All right. Let's get to the cave. All right, and here we are. Now, the easiest way to find this cave is you find the lake. It's right here. And then from here, like this, you go off this way. Up through here, through the thyla-infested trees. Making sure to not get thylid, but if you do, bonus points. And then right down here. Where are you? I heard a thyla. Hi, thyla. What? Why the fog? Really? Man. One of these days, I would just like to not have this kind of fog. Okay, now that it's back and the thyla's still here, now we can commence the fight, all right? Game on. The car's gone by. Okay. All right, right there's the cave. Okay. And the fog's back. Okay. Get you some food. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put you in a cryopod. Which is dangerous if we die, but I'll feel better about it. Alright, and the cave is located right here. And right there. Yeah, I'm going to get a sleeping bag or 3 up and made. Okay. Craft. Apparently I'm only going to get 1 up and made. That right here, and I do think I'm gonna get a box with one of these masks in it, just so where if anything happens, I can spawn, equip the mask, and run inside. It's gonna store. No, it's foundation. There's storage box. There you are. Apparently, I'm loading the cave right now. Let's see. So, one of those, and the rest of this could just go on the ground. Well, that. Okay. All right. I think we are ready. All right, Super Dodo. You're going inside of here. All right, Gary. All right, now Gary's going to be taking a beating in here. So it's important we pay very close attention to his health. It's time to get naked. And then things are going to get weird with a gas mask. So now this is the image we have. It's amazing. All right, now we come down here. And right here is where all the bad stuff starts. So much bad stuff. I'm keeping the fish out of his inventory for a reason. Oh, that's Acatina. Sorry, Snail. But yeah, I'm keeping the, see, there's the first Arthropleura. Go. But yeah, I'm keeping the meat out of it, the fish meat out of his inventory just because I really don't need it right now. And this way here, I can just drop everything from his inventory. Now, if you want, you can take a frog down in here, and they are insanely good at getting just a butt ton of cementing paste. That's a lot of snails. And then also, while we're doing this, he's just going to be getting hungry and stuff. So, yeah, when we put the food on him, he's going to just rocket to the... his health's just going to rocket right back up because of the baryonyx regeneration, which is absolutely amazing. Hi, guys. Come at me. Come on. Use this as a choke point. Go. Coming at me, dude? The bug over here. Okay. Now, if you have a grappling hook, you can just grapple right up there because that is where the artifact is. Man, Acatina, you guys freak me out. Now, this way right here, you can actually go right or left. I prefer going left, actually, because you get a better chance of loot. And the loot inside of this cave is really good. So... Hello? Okay, also, you have to be very careful of leeches. Come on. There's a leech right there. Let's go around this other side. Couple leeches right there. Getting in there swimming around. Oh, hey, look at that. Also, hey, yeah. Very good for treasure maps. Well, not very good. I mean, honestly, the Cave of the Devourer, in my experience, is a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Oh. Yep. Alright, so now just put a little bit of meat in there, and then he'll start, you know, as he eats, he'll start regenerating. Alright. See if we can work our way around. Be very careful not to get leeched. I mean, leeches aren't so bad in of themselves, but the disease leeches could give us a really hard time. So just trying to get them before they get me. Yeah, I think that should be it. Jump off the left side. Okay, so, first one is Carno Saddle. Hey, not bad. Could be a hell of a lot better, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, now I'm gonna start, let's see, let's get 2 stacks of leech blood and then just throw the rest out. I think that's more leech blood than we'll ever need. I know, keeping going down through here, it gets a little bit too small, but now that we've got... Hey, XP. But yeah, now that we've got this one, now we got to go back the other side, where we've already cleared. And then through this side tunnel right here. See, right here's where we... Right there's the entrance we came in, and we turned right and we went down that way. Now we're going left through here. Come at me, bros. And I'm trying really hard to be in third-person mode as much as possible, because, I mean, even I hate the way it looks like this. Yeah. I know you guys hate it. Will you just die, mister? There you go. Over there, but if you're not gonna bug me, I'm not gonna bug you. Okay, he's bugging me. Even though this water looks disgusting, you can refill your canteen with it. Yeah. How's that for fun? Get a little tipsy off the swamp water. It's great. Any loot over there? No, I don't think so. Okay, now we're just going to keep going around this way. Now we're getting into the good loot. this guy down. Some cheap shots in on him before he can turn around. Attack him from the side, because, yeah, we got him. And there we go. All right, now what I mean by this cave being poisonous is here. Let me show you. Oh, and that wears down. See, we start taking a butt ton of damage. And it just ticks. Like, every 6 seconds, it ticks. And then you just keep going until you die. That's what the gas mask is for. Yeah, I see a bunch of leeches in here. Get them before they get me. Leeches seem to be on passive mode right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm not really complaining too much. I'm just pointing it out. All right. Maybe they're just not aggroed on the baryonyx. All right. Platform saddle. Hey, not bad. Okay. Alright, now we're at the opposite side. There's that one spot we had to crawl through. Now we're up here on this area. More XP. Right through here. There's only so far that a baryonyx can go up here. I was just making sure to clear this out before we head back the same way we came. And then I hop off and I run in on foot. Okay. I want you like that. In order to hear the artifact. And there we go. You know, with how well Gary handled this, now I'm thinking, yeah, I probably could have got away with bringing in Sweater Phoo. Just where we could carry multiple artifacts. But you know what? I plan on doing a lot of runs of this cave just because the loot is just so good. Alright, let's go around the other side and let's go see if we can go find some loot. Back over this way. That's the way I came in. Let's go this way. I can hear loot. I can see loot. Yeah. Yeah, the quality of loot in here is actually pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Item rating 17.71. Yeah. 27.70. That's really, really good torch, actually. Okay, my torch is better, 34.13. All right. Now we just drop back right down through here and go up through this way. And that is how you farm the Cave of the Immune. All right, now the easiest way to actually do this is just come back in about 45 minutes, and the cave will be most of the way respawned. But the loot will be up, and that's the important part. So, yeah. Now we're unloading the cave. Right through here. And that is what makes the baryonyx such a good one, is the way it just... You know, it's thin. It gets inside of there. It's great. All right, let me get this stuff out of here. All right. Get you up. Get you out of here. And this cave right here, I am definitely coming back in about 45 minutes. I'll probably be doing this for the rest of the day, but hey, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. You guys have a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am probably still going to go back and go put down the artifact. I'll clip that on the very end just where you guys can see that, because I always love doing that. I'm not even sure if you guys even watched that part, but you know what? I love doing it, so I'm going to do it. All right, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody. All right, so now that we're back, there's a couple different things we need to do. One, we got to throw you out, get you healed up while we're here, because we only have 45 minutes until the respawn. Setting a timer. Let's get this set up over here. There we go. Give the immune to go with all the others. And let's get this repaired. And now we're ready to go for the next one. All right, take it easy, everybody.